absolutely everything that I've been taught. You can't tighten, tone, and firm in 45 minutes. You run more, you eat less, stop shoveling Oreos down your throat, and run harder. Like, that's what it's all about. But with the parties, I was able to see that you could put this product on people and see results in 45 minutes. Noticeable results. You can take that before and after photo. And where else can you go and walk in and make $300 in an hour?
Yeah.
Boom, just like that.
So, you know, we all talked before. I mean, we're doing the defining gel at our party. So we have defining gel. We all do the Fat Fighter demos. I don't have a real cup here, so I'm not even going to pretend. So we do Fat Fighters. We have green sampling. And then something you said, Sarah, and I stole this from you, but when you do one-on-ones, you can still sample defining gel and lifting lip and eye cream. They go in your purse so easily, and you can let them sample them right there on the spot. So I love how all of our stuff is show and tell. And Carla, you said something to me the other day, because we didn't have a party pad when we first started partying, so we didn't really have this plan. You said it was all about the
wrap. Exactly. It's so important to get the wrap on someone, because I was like you. I was also, you know, training and registered nurse, and when you first told me about the wrap, I really didn't believe you. You know, I love you, but I did not believe you.
You didn't even give me the time of day till you knew we had a vitamin.
I know. So there's a lot of other skeptical people out there, but as soon as I put it on and you feel it working and you do see the results right away,
yes,
that's when you get that feeling of, oh my gosh, this really does work. But until then, it's really just trying to explain it to someone or tell them how it is. But once you get it on, that's what it is. And so you're right.
Magic happens.
We had the wrap.
Yes, so we didn't have the party pad, we had the wrap. Now we have the party pad. I absolutely love it. I will tell you, we're going to give some ideas of how to incorporate technology, but I was sitting in a party the other day and I was giving my story, and back when I shared my story, I'd be like, I didn't even lose a quarter of an inch after one wrap. Not 1/4 of an inch. I was like one of those people that took multiple wraps. And I was thinking, well, why didn't I take pictures? Well, we had a girl up here that graduated in 1994 or something, or maybe she was born in 1994, I don't even remember. But I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, well, 9.5 years ago, 8.5 years ago, our phones weren't even smart enough to take before and after pictures. So we measured because we didn't have any other options. But now we have the technology to make it easier, faster, more duplicatable. Before we talk about our little system, I want to make sure you guys are all clear about one thing. A party is not only at night between 6 and 9 o'clock with at least 5 people there, okay? A party to me can be a one-on-one. It could be a lunch break. It could be a phone call conversation. Anytime I sit down with anybody to talk to them about the wraps, the business, I pull out my little party pad. And I brought this today because I wanted you guys to see how absolutely hysterical my party pad is, because it gets used so much. It's got the party pad notes in it with lots of notes made in it, because I still forget things all the time. I had to tape it before we came because it was falling apart. So it's got like mailing tape all over it. You all should have a party pad ready to go all the time. So one-on-one, small group, daytime, nighttime, anywhere, and even online. Some of you were snowed in all winter and you had them online all winter long, and I think that's great. And the gal that was up here today said you can have a party right from your couch, you know, from your phone. And so those are all ways we can party. Sarah, you talked about, though, and I just want to touch base about this for a minute, because when you're partying one-on-one with someone, how do you use the party pad? Well, first of all, you're sitting one-on-one. The first question you said you asked them is, well, are you interested in the products or the business? And then where do you go from there?
If they say product, we immediately go into what your goals are, what you like to do, what's your typical daily activities, do you eat out a lot? Because, you know, if they eat out a lot, you're going to suggest Fat Fighters. But if they say business, the very first page, I skip all the way through and I jump to the average income chart and I just slide it across the table and I say, pick one. Which one would make a difference for you? Which one would take that pressure off, make paying bills easier, you know, give you the allowance to breathe at the end of the month? And typically people pick between Ruby and Emerald, and I always go right back and go to the steps to success and say, okay, this is how we're going to do it. You have a plan. Whether you're an ambassador, a distributor, a Ruby, all it takes is the steps to success. You can teach them, you can show them the map on how to get to any of those positions by following the steps. So
So as we get in the next part, how to party, what we want to emphasize to you is, number one, you have all the tools. I have a tools screenshot here in a minute, and here's my little pump for marketing tools. So, and that's now itworks.com shop, right? Or something like that. Okay, so, you know, every single one of you gets a party pad in your kit. Every single one of you. I got to tell you, the other day I was talking to one of my new people who's been in for 6 weeks, and we're practicing with the party pad, and she goes, "Oh, you really use that?" And I was like, "Please do not tell anybody you just asked me that. I have trained you already. You said you did your your training academy. Yes, we use this, and everybody gets one. At all my parties, I use these product flyers. Don't make your own tools, you guys. All you're doing is slowing down our system. And then I'm just like Stephanie. I take the Steps to Success, multiple copies, and now because of the Ruby promotion bonus, I have a Ruby chart in front of me so visual people can see what it looks like.